Hello one and all, welcome to Broken Windows. I'm your host Shadrack Manano.
Joel Oteam.
And today we're joined by two special guests to help take us to the BS.
Yeah, and on my left is
Miracle.
Miracle.
Yeah, if you want the other, Roger's Miracle to Bune.
Roger's Miracle to Bune. Okay, your parents are upside.
Amba Sharon.
Sharon Amba.
Yes.
Also known as Amba. So today we're going to focus. Have you attended a bridal shower before?
So much.
Nice. So
Miracle.
Have you been?
Not really.
Have you paid for someone's bridal shower?
Yes, I've contributed, but being there, no.
Wait.
Not really.
You
contribute for bridal shower.
You know, these days it's more of a together thing.
The together thing. Yeah.
Even when you're not invited, they'll make you pay.
They just add you to their group.
Just find
the contributions, guys.
Then when you ask the important question, who is the father? No, he's still keeping it secret.
No, you have wrong friends.
I have wrong friends.
Yes.
At your bridal shower, they reveal the father.
According to how you,
And
it's personal.
Yeah.
The person might be married. She's okugwa and you.
But
Things happen.
But bridal showers are for people intending to get married, right?
Oh, bridal shower.
Yeah, not baby showers.
Sorry.
You think about babies are not late.
Bridal showers, of course. But how do you make a bridal shower without knowing the man? You
No,
must
no,
be
no.
knowing.
Yeah, you can
You
know
must
the
be knowing
man.
the groom.
Yeah, you can know the groom, but then they don't want probably to, cause
Really?
Yeah, they try to keep quiet about this because it could be your husband.
Which
when
bridal showers have you
Because
attended?
nowadays, I've not attended any. I'm just trying to say, nowadays, you get married to people's people.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
you're getting married and you know the man. Are you getting married to a dog?
But then the
No.
people you're inviting do not know the man. At some point, they will not know the man. And when you ask who is the man, they would want to see pictures. And you're not really okay to try and put out your man there and be like, hey, he's here. What if someone says his nose looks like his too?
That is too shady.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to tell you that not everyone appreciates your
Okay.
person the way you do.
Then we have come to celebrate the girl and let the girl get married. That's
Yes,
it. Why am I
true,
so
true,
much
true.
into the inside story?
But what happens at
Divorce
bridal
is
showers?
coming.
What happens at bridal
A
showers?
lot happens. One,
Mm-hmm.
most of them are by surprise. If some girls surprise themselves or some ladies, but
And they just happen to have an outfit waiting in that.
outfit, photography,
In the
eating,
car.
catching up with old friends, and wishing the bride well. Some singers come around to tell you about marriage. There is advising the bride to be. A lot.
But I think, in my personal view, they don't hold so much relevance to us in our modern society. It's a question of copying and pasting.
It's
What?
not copying and
Bridal
pasting,
showers.
but actually, if we go back, for example,
Yes.
my culture, it's not new, only that it's modified, and maybe people want to overgo to the
Okay,
Western part of
traditionally,
it.
in your culture, how was
Traditionally,
it
in my
held?
culture, one, they take the bride around, maybe in some bush, with maybe 5 aunties, the friends, the sisters. Like for 2 days. But
Camping, basically.
Camping, basically, but somewhere in the bush.
Yeah.
Of late, I don't think it's there.
Is that the
I'm just thinking-
Kuhinjira? Or?
No, Kuhinjira is different. Now that you're taking your
You've gone somewhere completely.
Okay,
else.
but let's
Yes.
continue with you.
So they talk to the woman, they tell you what you're going to meet
expect,
in marriage, what you expect, how you're going to be, with singers and friends and the whole group, maybe for 2 days, of which if we modify it, it's done maybe 30 minutes or 1 hour with the makeup, with
It's really for pictures.
for pictures.
So nowadays it's more or less showbiz.
Yeah, showbiz. But
But
Lady
you-
married.
a lady needs to be spoiled.
But you're trying to tell us that these things actually, they actually were there even way back.
Yeah, they were there way back. Only that we have gone out of the African box and we're doing more.
Me,
Yeah.
I think it's more of a European culture that is being copied. And
But it's not
yeah,
really-
wrong.
But I've told you traditionally, we did our
Because those are bush.
Even
Those are bush.
Yeah.
Those are bush.
Oh,
Zimanya
quarry.
bush.
Quarry.
Bush.
So-
Bush what?
Zones over bush classes. Where you're saying guys take you on. But this is more.
No, but recently on social media there was, I don't know if you saw it, they were talking about one I think maybe a tribe or a sub-dialect in the Sudanese people where they pamper the women for about, I think, 9 months. I don't remember the time, but that's also sort of like the I think the purpose of a bridal shower, to give these women some good time,
moral support,
pamper them before. Even in Ghana they do it. The woman goes and lives for 8 months, and the siblings of the man are the ones doing all the chores, the what sort of like they're pampering you before you get into the
based
room.
on your submission, it means it was pasted wrongly.
No,
yes, because what you have said is more sensible rather than the showbiz of today.
I think some men, I shouldn't choose Kampala men, but
Kampala
Ugandans,
yes,
they're a bit biased and negative.
About
Because I don't
bridal
see
showers.
anything wrong with it.
No, it is really it is a question of money. The
It's
man is
not
leaving the
relating.
pocket.
Yes.
It's
The
a
man is
budget.
leaving the pocket.
But this is done by friends for moral support.
But then they add
for
you to the
some-
group.
You see, the funny thing about ladies of nowadays, it's done by friends, but in actual sense, those friends find a way of dragging the
The man,
into it.
exactly.
And
Yes.
it becomes actually a big
Miracle,
issue.
what is your problem? Being dragged?
Yes, the man being
So my question is,
Yeah.
one, is it necessary, Amber?
For me, it's really necessary.
It is a must.
No, it's
Like-
not a must. It's because if there are ladies who are too strong with culture. There are ladies who don't like wasting time. There are ladies who will not do it. There are some bridal showers that are being planned and the lady doesn't turn up. Myself, I would tell my friends, don't waste that money. Give it to me and I do something else.
So
But
for you, it's
for
not a
moral
must.
support, for sending off my friend to some
But,
extent.
You would do it for another.
For another person,
Because-
it's worth showing love. It's our love language. It's telling a sister, go,
But
because
women like love language.
Yes,
Every
we're emotionally attached.
No.
So please, in everything
Yes.
we do, so I think
even
it's
men are
necessary.
emotionally attached.
Yeah. So
No,
I want
I-
to know, you've said it's friends and all. Is there like a particular criteria of people who should attend?
Maybe actually that is very important. I think that's where we have lost it as ladies. Because I'm giving you a scenario. If I wake up and I want to get married, I would want my close friends to be there. But sometimes they do it in a panic that even some people turn up. Who should they be turning up?
Like who?
People who know nothing about marriage. Okay, they are not
But that is
intentional
all of us.
enough. No,
That
they are
is-
not intentional enough.
No, but like when you think about it, the last people who should be attending a bridal shower are single people. Because what are they going to tell you about marriage?
No.
People know about marriage.
Yeah,
I don't
your
need to
friend.
be there to know about
Ah,
marriage.
you people. Marriage is not like
So
that.
they should
Marriage
bring
is
only those-
a
these
paid
old
internship.
women.
No, it's not really. And we're trying to keep to the purpose of the event,
Yeah,
which is
exactly.
to get advice.
Yes.
What. But you bring single people who are all about. This is how they refer to
That's
relationship.
what I was saying.
Clowning.
It has been
Oh, yes.
pasted
Your friend is
wrongly.
calling a relationship clowning, but she's not giving you marriage advice.
True.
Your friend who, when her friends are all single, she's also single.
Which I can give you advice that say do what.
Yes.
Say, do what? Do as.
Do as I say, but
No,
don't
it's
do
what
as
I
I do.
Yes, I can.
Yes, but also how really
It
would
would
you get
be-
medical advice from someone just because they read it from Google?
Yes. And the doctor might not give you the right advice.
So,
But they are not
It's
in the
common.
best position to advise you.
so for you, you've totally said bridal showers and
I think
Bias.
I agree with Amber on the ground of moral support,
Yes.
perhaps. But is it just for me? The point and extent which I disagree with them is where they drag men into it. Like I said, it's more of an initiative by
That
friends.
person, whoever took your money, serious.
Bring it back. They'll give you the MM
Tell us you
number.
should quote and we give you back your
No,
money.
no.
Uh,
I believe there is a big financial burden on a man
True.
today in the modern society.
True.
Because it's
So,
a
Talk
normal
for
place
us.
for them.
Yeah.
Tell them.
All-
The camera is there. Tell them. There's a big financial
It's really
burden.
so much.
All these things you do, parties, I don't know, bridal shower, whatsoever level, financially, it has a bigger implication on the man more than you yourself or your friends who.
But you're also raising the cost of the wedding.
Let us even look at a person like Rema.
Yes.
How many things did Rema have
That
before her
was too
wedding?
much of running a show. That was a show we can all see.
It's showbiz.
It's
Yes.
show.
But she has the money.
She
She's
and
only
she
people
had
without
the
money who say
and
it's
she
a
had
show.
something to show.
Okay.
She wanted really like
with
you know.
with Rema,
She was
I think
bleeding. Inside him, I'm thinking.
High issues.
I'm just thinking. It's not
That's
personal.
why if we go on Rema, moral support, she just wanted that,
That was
emotional
too much of a
feeling.
wedding. Where is the wedding? No, not in.
Thank you.
But also, there are so many bridal showers, but few weddings. What's happening?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
What's
So,
happening?
No,
It's a
they are going for their showbiz, not
Yes.
the real.
But though,
The core.
some,
Some.
because some it's genuinely done. It's not.
And very few people even do
But
it.
but if your intention is marriage and marriage is a celebration of a union of two people, why are we always involving
before we
other
get
people?
there, why are
Bridal
people
showers,
putting, they are called
gender
what?
reveal
Those
parties.
Kasikis things for men. It's a must. Why are you not talking about that?
Also Kasikis.
Yes.
No, it's usually not a must. And even nowadays, what happens
Oh
in
my
Kasikis
God!
are
What
people
happens?
dancing.
Bringing all exes turn up.
What?
Actually, this should be for
I had to bring them.
This should be no. This should be
For the
next
next
time because if we're to compare bridal showers
And
with those
Kasikis.
dances are called what in Luzungu?
Kasiki.
No, we
It
don't.
is called-
Okay, let's call
groom,
them.
what some anyway, whatever it is. Because
I-
one, what a groom thinks of.
Yes.
Should we talk about this? Or
Yeah.
next time?
No, let's talk
Strippers,
about it.
strippers.
Strippers, all the
Most
exes in the
strippers.
world.
Which ex would want to attend
Oh
someone's?
my God!
Women are
let's
very
not get
dramatic
there.
because
Actually,
women would want to attend those things.
then
to
that's
try and
the
show the
time
guy that, hey, by the way,
groom
I'm
gets
okay with you
close
getting married.
to the sister's side,
Yes,
the
yeah.
bride. There's a lot of
So-
evil that is
so-
happening in those things,
They would-
which is not happening with women. 'Cause we do our gamble, we exchange
One
gifts,
thing-
we go
One
away.
thing I'm getting from Sharon
Uh-huh.
or from Amba, the alternative for a Kasiki is a bridal shower.
Exactly, but Kaski is more evil, very evil. I'm sorry.
Wow. No, but
Actually,
and
if you're
Kasikis-
Its
bad.
relevance is to send off a man from his youthful nature or whatever.
Youthful
it's
nature.
the last stand. It's the last
And
stand.
that's when marriage problems start actually.
Believe me,
Because that's when the man gets the contacts.
No,
That's when the man,
no.
all these ladies who are single come all
I'm
dressed up.
going to disagree with you on that.
Uh-huh.
If your man is the kind of nature who is going to pick some other
Exactly.
lady on his Kasiki, that means he
Temptations.
has already been
Temptations.
within his nature. It doesn't begin at the Kasiki. I
True.
would disagree
No,
with you
but-
on that.
Because you're not trying to tell me
Yes.
that when a man gets married, all women will hide away from him. They will
Yes.
close,
No,
they will not.
they will close them away. What? You will only be meeting those he calls ugly.
All those is not on the Kasiki day. No. No.
After the camera, we should talk about
But anyway, now as we go that we're going to shift a bit.
Okay.
As we get back to this, I want us also to get into bride price.
Okay.
What is your take
One.
on bride price?
bride price. Speaking as an African, I think it's a must.
Wow.
And
I know. I want you to speak as you, Amba.
yes, of
Yes,
course, I
totally.
speak from the background because I didn't put a bride price there. Anyway, back to the point.
I should also start using that. I
Bride-
didn't put the bride price there.
Okay.
As an excuse for
One,
not paying.
It's a way of thanking parents.
But
It's a token,
it's a token of appreciation. It's a
but of late it's too much. When with culture.
Why are you trying to trap
Oh,
her?
No, I'm
Even
not
me.
trying to trap her. Even you.
No, even me as a person, I think it's overrated
Yeah,
than
Amba.
before.
Amba, you're Hima, right?
Yes, I'm him, and it's
You,
too much.
It's
with
too
that.
much with you people.
Yeah.
Not more than
Amba.
Etersats.
No,
Let's
for
not
us
get
they
there.
ask for probably malnourished cows.
Now we
Very
are-
few, by the way.
One,
And
yeah,
you guys, they're
of late.
specific.
We should.
Of late, as a Hima from Ankole, as a Hima, let me speak as a Hima. One, we come to families now. How your family is, what is it, educated or exposed?
Exposed.
I don't think myself, my father would ask, hey,
For
is someone
200
watching there? No.
For
My
200.
father would not ask a lot from my man. One. Already made me a kajise overnight. Anyway, years have gone.
Yes, I'm good. I'm not so
And
old.
I'm
Yeah.
out there to build with a man.
Yes.
Not build from scratch,
Right,
though,
yes.
but I don't think my father would ask
For 200 cows.
For 200, and they're asking in cash of late. They don't want the cows because I think they say they already have the cows. So maybe they're going to ask for 10 cows. That's 10 million, 22. I've had friends 30 million. Then you have to bring a car. Then especially it's so bad when the person is from a different culture.
Well,
So
we don't
it's
own cows.
really,
Like
really-
you guys all own cows, for us we don't own cows.
What do you guys own, by the way?
What do you
Sim.
Goats.
Represent. Sim. This
Well,
is
it's really bad news.
That they don't own cows?
No. It's
That
bad
has
news
always
with
been
bride
bad
price
news.
in
It's not
Uganda
changing
right
now,
now.
yes.
Yeah.
Can you imagine even they're going to bars just to discuss the way we hear someone meets me and I'm like, man, me, my father next week. Then they have to meet Anita suit from where?
From
Then-
Sorority.
From Sorority. Then my father is like, hey, you guys, me and my daughter, 20 cows. Guys start panicking. Goes to
That is
the
why
bank.
men never show up.
It's
for
really
those
getting
meetings.
weird, but again, it has to be there because it's culture. It's
No, but now you
everything.
see in the Choli elders have decided to regulate and say that there's a maximum of 5 cows. Should that be what everyone should be doing? Like authorities,
Yeah.
cultural
It comes
leaders,
back
should
to
the
the
Kabaka
background.
also
Given,
release a statement saying
given the fact that when you discuss it, everyone will tell you its origin is tradition.
It's
everyone
tradition,
is
it's
stuck
a
to
way
the
of,
fact that it's tradition. So it is important that the traditional institutions come in because it's their thing. With what the authorities have done, yes, that's reasonable. Telling
5, it's
someone,
okay.
yes, 5 million. There is a standard maximum. That
That's
means
okay.
one of 1 million, you can also offer you 1 million.
yes.
Yeah.
The thing is, don't exceed 5.
Don't
Yeah.
be
Yes.
greedy.
Don't
Most
be
of them
greedy.
are
Yes.
very greedy,
Okay.
are very.
That's the
you know,
point where it has
and,
really lost
There
sense.
is even this inside story where some children are raised by uncles and what. So you find some are very stressed about that, and you have to impress the uncle. That's bride price. We're still talking about bride price. You have to impress the uncle. You have to impress the auntie. You have to impress the whole family. Well, you have a lot behind you as a couple
Yes.
to look at. And these people do not want to look at that. Just bring 20 million or 20 cows, whatever it is. Then you go back to scratch.
So for you,
But for me,
as Amber,
as you give me, you come take me, bring your 10 cows. It might even be
Okay,
extra
just
because
10.
we have. That's where the quinjira
10
comes
more to
in.
go.
That's where the quinjira comes in. They give back.
yeah, in the Quinjira,
They give back. They like, we want your house to be empty, and my parents have to buy me things. I have to start with.
Yeah.
They have to buy me from the
I
carpet
think-
to
Yes,
everything.
but why must it be cows? Why don't we start with things people actually need, like
No,
It's a
curtains?
point- of late it's
Like,
negotiable.
have you ever shifted into a new place? You need curtains. Why don't we start with curtains?
Let
Then
me-
we
As
can
they,
move
no,
to
they
cows.
give you the whole package.
Let me first inform us. The Quinjira, at least I've attended one. There is a
Yours?
no. Yours. I said attended. The father of the what of the parents of the bride
of the bride.
actually stood up and they said, "Where are you people staying? We're going to pay for you guys. We're going to get you a house." A house
Though
in
that
Amugongo.
was-
This was
yeah.
extra.
Yeah, that
because
was
also
extra.
the kind of bride price, because the bride price they asked for from the guy was also a lot. And the father of the person of the
And it
girl
didn't have to
stood
be on
up,
the
is like, you know
microphone?
what? No, not on the
Yeah.
microphone.
Yes.
He
Oh.
called them aside. This is what we are going to do
Hey.
after the
Because they
wedding.
negotiate.
Got them a house, furnished everything from curtain to a fork. You
Now
get?
that goes also back to how
Your
the
background,
parents
mm.
can it comes back to how the parents can afford. There are parents who cannot, but at least they would give you chairs or a cup,
Yes.
and uncles come in.
Now I want to first ask also Miracle. Miracle, do you think that bride price is patriarchal in a way? And also, if you can't afford a bridal shower as a man, why are you going for marriage?
Exactly.
Why are you heading for marriage? You can't afford a bridal shower.
Even
What?
morally.
Yes. What? You
So-
can't afford a bridal
Okay.
shower. How are you going to
Very
take care of
biased.
our daughter,
Yeah,
who just wants 5 cows, isn't it?
10,
No.
10.
That
Marriage,
was my deal.
we should get things
Priceless.
straight. Marriage is between two people.
But the other person wants a bridal
no,
shower.
there's a concept between two people.
The
Yes,
other person wants a
true.
bridal shower.
If the lady is comfortable with what I can offer, because when you go back to, I don't know, bride price and all that thing, you're bringing in other family members. But this is between me and my
Go
wife.
and do this
And
church
your
things,
wife.
the mass wedding.
Is-
They will not disturb you. That is between you. But
500.
once you say I'm going to, once it's between you and
There's no metro.
the girl's family, now that is communion.
Yes. And that's
So you have to listen
and
to
the
them.
unfortunate bit about the modern society is that we are going more individual. I'm thinking, let's first discuss bride price. straight from where it came from, the tradition.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're right.
What you're talking about, the patriarchal society.
Yeah.
It originated from there. A man, the nature of their families. Basically, traditionally, farming, hunting. Those were the economic activities, plus some fishing and all that. The man provided for his family. Farming was the major economic activity in which the children, the wife, were the major sources of labor, inclusive of the husband. So that means if you're getting a wife, you're getting labor.
Bombo clat.
So you're actually saying
But
the
yes.
patriarchal in a way.
Yes.
If I prepare bride price to a woman, this is a way of telling her, I've tied you down, I bought you, and you're going to be
That
with
is
me.
what you meant.
I think we have to be a bit objective.
No. We are looking at it in terms of the traditional society.
Yes.
Let's first leave the modern day society. Because I believe it's more sport what has been ruined in the modern day society. But traditionally,
signal thing.
yes, traditionally it was okay, and that tradition would last forever for as long as we're in the traditional society. Because everything about it was justifiable. You've gone to another family, you've taken their child. That means you're taking labor from them. You're bringing on to yourself. It was only fair that you compensate them.
Yes, true.
And in any case, when this lady was married to you, even if there was a job like for farming, for instance, even if we're in a modern society, up country there are people who are still in a traditional kind of setting.
Of course.
I have farmers working or digging for me. Yeah? When we negotiate a job, I negotiate with the man. I pay the man, but at the time of execution of the job,
He's coming with his whole family.
yes, he comes with his wife, his children, they dig together. So in simple terms, whereas this one is the one holding the money, there are other people who contributed. That's why it was only fair that because these people are working towards you, it's only fair that you compensate where they came from, because you have taken away from another family.
But okay, wouldn't there be an argument for someone to say that now even today you're paying that bride price because you're also compensating these people for their loss and for the loss they're going to make, because this woman now is educated, she has a job,
She can dressed.
Yes, she can support you.
Yes.
So you're also paying for that. Others should be supporting her people.
Okay, let's define a modern day woman today. Educated,
Makes
working.
up. Makes up.
Yes.
Makes up.
Makes up.
Not count. Makes up.
Why do we count makeup
Because
when you're
at
talking
bridal
about
showers, those are
Yes.
things they bring. Those are gifts.
Yes.
Makeup and
No,
certain things attached.
But we start from makeup is not only what we put on the face as women.
Where else?
Like
do
it
you
starts
put
with the soap I'm using, the lotion I'm using.
Even panties?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Excuse me.
I have excused you.
Do you know how it's easy to be a man, but it's not easy to be a
No. Okay, guys.
That's a discussion for
Oh,
another
another
day.
day.
So yes,
because-
but
I think let's
You're
first
talking about
put-
the modern woman.
Let's first stick to
But
bride
how would
price.
you even describe a
Then we
modern
shall
woman,
jump back
a
to the
woman
bridal
stable?
shower.
How?
Yeah, because if you confuse the two, if I
Yes.
talk about bride price and I talk about makeup,
Those are
Confused.
yeah.
Yes.
Let's first stick to bride.
The modern
price.
woman,
yes.
A modern woman. You're working. You have a job. When you move into a man's house, or from the day I call you hello, Sharon, or the time I get your number, for instance, like from Oteam.
Yeah.
We're even paying for some of these numbers.
By the way.
We even pay to get your numbers. From the day I get that
5
number
years.
to their time, to the outings, hotels, in simple terms, I'm trying to pursue you to know you. The time you become interested, you move in, transport, everything I'm spending on you every day. Even
are
when
you
I wed you,
spending?
you move into my house. You fall sick.
So are you saying men should be
So
compensated
are you
instead,
telling-
like
In
in
I
simple
India?
think
terms, in a
adoption
modern day
or-
society, it should be women paying dowry for men.
What?
do.
True, like
But that's
India.
not that's what I was
Yes.
going to say. But even
Yes.
in India,
should have flipped.
as a woman pays.
As far as African society is concerned, when you enter the modern society,
Miracle.
ladies, you're the ones to pay.
To
No,
pay.
I can't
But
handle.
so what I want
Because
to
a
ask
man
you
does so much.
also,
You're too much of a man.
but you just say
Which is okay.
You need to know that Amber just released some information that you're being slow. It's been 4 years.
4 years?
You've never asked for her number from me.
No,
So,
here's the number.
yes.
That's not even
But you just say good morning. How was your
He
day?
has not even now.
have to
You know, you
let
have
me-
to style up.
And if you have to undress me on
And is here talking about bridal shower. So the second question was, if you as a man you can't pay or you can't contribute for a bridal shower,
anyway,
how are you going to take care of our daughter?
Yes, it goes back to the mental health of a man being a man and a woman being a woman.
Mental health.
Like, you have to provide for me as
a man.
You don't even look at what you're paying, at anything. There's a time when my father told me, when a man comes here, I'll not ask a thing. I'm like, Kawa. But if anyone wants it, an uncle, anyone, let them ask for that.
Yes.
And then he gave me reasons why he would not want his daughters to be taken on bride price.
Yes.
One, being Zoktukayo and things don't work out. And then they have to come back to Mzei's compound and start. But people ask
Sharon,
about
do.
their
Sharon,
things.
that's why it is so sad that you started saying to you, bride price is a must. It's not meant
No,
to be
I
a
didn't
must.
say that.
You started.
He said
No.
it's necessary. She didn't say it's a
necessary.
must.
And that was
Necessary.
bridal showers.
Bridal showers, actually.
Not, actually, I'm a person who says bride price. You understand me, I understand you.
Yes.
But we
Thank
all
you.
come in different pictures.
Then you're a modern
There are
day
people
woman.
who have come to marry.
No.
Like in our culture, we are here all out of this audience. A man comes and says, me, I'm marrying that girl. We have not met, we have not done what? Because me, I want to be married.
Yes.
They meet with family. They talk about bride price. Then there is the background of friendship. I've gone to school with him.
Yeah.
We have known each other from campus. I introduced him to the family. Then my father is asking, of course,
Who is
all
this
parents
Modesto?
ask you,
Yes.
is he ready to get married?
Yes.
Yes. Is he ready to marry you?
Yes.
Yes. Are you ready to get married? Yes. So what is next? Other parents will talk about bride price. That is kuchala. That's
Yes.
after the
Yes.
introduction.
Yes.
I introduce my man to the
Yes, yes,
family.
yes.
Then that's where they talk about whatever to give or not.
Yes.
How can we afford? But
Yeah.
there are, some of us are free with our parents, some are not free. You have to go by culture. I got
No.
married from a Hima family. One, they have to ask you, Anita, sort how?
Exactly. I wanted even to tell you that if it's a different culture for you
It's
people,
hard.
it's hard. They
If
can.
it's culture and culture, they'll come and talk about
And
it. And
talk
you
about-
know what to do.
No, I think when we bring it to modern society,
Where
sometimes it also
open-mindedness
yes,
has
yes.
to be
Of
the
course,
first thing.
yes, we are talking about aspects of modern society,
Yes.
pluralism, all those other aspects. That means we are more open. But then it also, I think sometimes it depends on a guy, because I have a guy who he married, he's together with what?
Cohabiting.
Yes, he made it very clear to her.
Also, there are
Yes.
parts of Akole from
Yes.
where.
No,
Okay.
he made it very clear to the girl. Me, as like you can see us, bride price and all that.
I'm not ready.
Yes, I'm not ready. But like you can see.
They went for introduction,
Yes, they went.
which is okay.
So that means sometimes, like she said, already depending on your connection with your parents, you can handle that.
You can negotiate.
Because it shouldn't be mandatory. Me, that's the point to which I disagree with it.
Also,
shouldn't.
Bride price should not be mandatory.
Yes, it shouldn't.
Also, does
So you're not even
Do not
be
also
collecting
come
any cows for your
empty-handed to
daughter.
marry someone's
I'm
daughter.
not. I'm better than that. Like, really.
No, it's
Do
not
not come-
about being better. It's not. Don't look down on people because Yolanda has explained to us that there is loss of labor. Now, I think you're saying
That is
better than that.
No. I don't want you to get my arguments wrong. There are
Use
two
your
contexts:
arguments
traditional
against you.
society and modern day. Then it was justifiable. Right now,
It is
to
not.
me, it's not justifiable because you start spending on the lady from day one. Even her burial, God forbid, if she goes before you, it's on you. It's on your head. So, is that I hear you're paying for
that's
her
a burial
breakfast?
shower now?
We need to do some breakfast for 2 weeks and we talk over this because you're bleeding.
You guys,
No, it's not.
we have to continue this topic some other time.
I-
We have to really unbank all these
Like,
things, burial showers
yeah,
and all these
yeah.
things.
Yeah, but also I want us to know that probably when you're getting your woman as well, it is necessary for you to know as a wife also.
Yes.
As you said, you want someone you start something with,
Life, family.
life with. And I think that is why nowadays a man will just
See what
impregnate the lady because you'll tell him, pay this bride.
The,
He's like,
the
okay.
woman might end
It's
up.
like, okay, you take your
not
daughter if you want.
impregnating but making
You
sure
take your daughter if you
Some
want.
ladies actually they're using it as a trap. As
Yes.
should I use
Yes,
that?
yes.
Like I come around, we are friends, and you guys laugh. Sometimes it's not that
Well,
you
get it,
laugh.
you're waiting.
Maybe things go wrong, and maybe she might tell you I took my pill. After 2-3 months, things didn't work out, and then they put you on that pressure. That's when it goes wrong.
When you were
with
just friends.
bride price. Hey, friends.
So as friends, we have hope. When you're friend zoned, you still have hope. Guys, we have not
Don't give
looked
up.
at this conversation fully, but we shall continue from there. Another time, please don't forget to subscribe
And comment.
and comment. Broken Windows 256. This is Miracle and Amba Sharon and our fella Manano Shadrack. Thank you so much.